There are moments in life when something quietly asks you to stop. Not because anything is wrong, but because something needs space. A pause, a break, a breath, a step back. And yet, when that moment arrives, so often guilt follows close behind. The feeling that by stopping we're letting someone down, that by resting we're being absent, that by choosing ourselves that we're being selfish. This is one of the great misunderstandings of modern life. Stopping is not a withdrawal from life. Stopping is how we return to it. Stop to think begins with listening. Not to what is being demanded of us, but to what we're being asked of ourselves. Most of us do not struggle to stop because we don't care. We struggle to stop because we care too much. We care about being needed, about being available, about being reliable, about being seen as strong and capable. We live in a world that rewards constant presence. Messages expect instant replies. Availability has become a measure of worth. Being unreachable feels almost immoral. So even when we're physically alone, our mind is still on a call, still responding, still thinking, still performing. We stop, but we do not rest, and we do not recover. Stop to think is not about escaping life. It's about restoring rhythm. There is a natural cycle that governs all sustainable systems, including us. Action and pause, engagement and withdrawal, inhale and exhale. When we break that cycle, when we only inhale and never fully exhale, we do not become more effective, we become depleted. True presence is only possible when it's nourished by silence. Without stopping, there is no clarity. Without space, there is no depth. Without time with ourselves, we lose the ability to truly be with ourselves. Solitude is not the opposite of connection, it's the source of it. When we stop to think, we give ourselves permission. Permission to close the door. Permission to be unreachable. Permission to do nothing useful. Permission to serve no one for a moment. This permission is radical in a culture built on productivity. But without it, stopping becomes another task, and solitude becomes hollow. When we truly allow ourselves to stop, something shifts. The body softens. The breath deepens. The noise begins to settle. And in that space, we start to hear ourselves again. Not the roles we play, not the expectations we meet, but who we are underneath all of that. This is where transformation happens. Quietly, slowly, almost invisibly. We begin to notice patterns rather than repeat them. We respond rather than react. We choose rather than comply. We respond. This work is not dramatic. It does not come with lightning moments or sudden breakthroughs. It shows up subtly. One day you notice you set a boundary you never used to set. One day a family trigger no longer grips you. One day you realize you were calmer in situations that once overwhelmed you. That change didn't happen in the noise. It happened in the pause. Stop to think is not always about inner work. Sometimes it's simply about rest. Watching the light change. Walking without purpose. Sitting quietly. Doing nothing useful. These moments can remind us that our value is not measured by our output, that we exist beyond our roles, that we are human before we are helpful. And when we stop in this way, when we truly inhabit solitude, something else happens. A natural desire to return emerges. Not from obligation, but from fullness. Our presence changes quality. It becomes calmer, more spacious, more available. We listen better because we've listened to ourselves. We see others more clearly because we stopped avoiding our own inner world. This is sustainable living. This is intentional leadership. This is stop to think in action. Relationships that thrive are not built on constant access. They're built on respect for rhythm, for space, for withdrawal as much as return. When solitude is not permitted, connection becomes suffocating. When absence is seen as rejection, closeness eventually breaks. Stop to think teaches us to trust the cycle. There are signs that we need to pause. Fatigue that sleep does not fix. Irritability that rises for no clear reason. A sense of being present but not really there. A feeling of going round in circles. They're not weaknesses, they're signals. They are the body and mind asking for space to settle, to recalibrate, to breathe. Ignoring them can lead to exhaustion. Listening to them in an act of care for ourselves. Listening to them is an act of care for ourselves and for others. So perhaps the next time the need to stop appears, we can meet it differently. Not as something to fight, but as wisdom. Not as selfishness, but as responsibility. Not as a withdrawal from love, but as a way of nourishing it at the source. We close the door without guilt, turn the phone off without anxiety, be alone without feeling at fault. And when the time is right, we can reopen the door. We can return, not drained, but ready. The well is full again, and what we offer carries depth, clarity, and intention. This is Stop to Think.